coach, just overall, how do you assess this new quarterback search again? Not really a search, it's, Ty was going for that job earlier, but now that you got Duncan, now it seems like it's opened back up again, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll open it back up. You never want your quarterback to get hurt, but if he's going to get hurt, I'm glad it happened on a bye week. So, getting guys reps, we'll open it back up. We'll see who comes out of this thing next Thursday or Friday and decide who we're going to go play with.
Because of where Ty sort of fit into that in the preseason, I mean, is it just assumed, I mean, not by you all, you're evaluating things, but is it hard to sort of put that at an even playing field, knowing that he was pretty close to winning that starting job earlier?
Well, we said we named Steven. It was a tight race. Ty was there. Experience is obviously a huge factor. Getting to go out there and play live game reps and having done that is a big thing. And having Ty and Shanley, I think that's huge. And don't count KT out. I think he'll compete over the next 2 weeks. And I think we're in a good situation. There's a lot of teams that would be lucky to be in a situation we are when your starting quarterback goes down. So we'll try to get them reps. We'll try to get them as ready to go as possible here in the next 2 weeks, and then hopefully on Saturday we'll come out and play well.
In terms of splitting reps in practice, how are you going to do that? Is it going to be kind of equal with each quarterback?
It'll start out a little more equal. Start out with those guys kind of competing together. It'll dwindle. It'll start to play itself out pretty quickly where, we got to decide which one's going to go play and divvy the reps up like that.
Is that something that you sort of decide who the guy's going to be by maybe Monday or something? Or
my job as a quarterbacks coach and offensive coordinator is to get every guy in my room ready to play. That's Coach Helton's job to decide which one gets to run out there. So that's a question for Coach. I'm going to get all three of them ready to go play, and we'll sit down and decide, and ultimately he'll have the final call on who gets to run out there first.
These guys all have different skill sets. I know Coach has said that not much of the scheme will change, but is there any part of it that will change with the approach of who goes out there?
I think with what we are scheme-wise, I think we kind of evolve every week anyway. I think we have some guys in that room with some different skill sets that obviously we'll have to tailor, whichever one becomes the guy, we'll have to tailor to his ability, and we'll do that. And, I don't see the offense changing a whole lot, but I do see, obviously us tailoring to whichever quarterback goes out there.
Offensively, from the Louisville game, just looking at the film, what did you like from your offense? What did you, not like from your offense?
First half, I thought we didn't play real well. Again, that's on me. You got limited reps. We only played 25 snaps in the whole first half and then got 50 snaps in the second half. So, and that's really on us. A lot of 3 and outs, a lot of non-execution. Some plays were there, and we just didn't make them. And and then us as coaches, we got to do a better job of putting them in a better situation in the first half. I think the first 2 weeks, I know we've talked about the second half we didn't play real well, and then this week it was completely flipped. I thought we went in at halftime and the kids made some adjustments. The kids, kind of came out with a different attitude, saying, "Hey, this it's not going to go down like this." And then, schematically, I thought we put them in a bind. I thought we did some really nice things. And, I'm not here to get moral victories. I'm not here to talk about when we played well, when we got beat. But you talk about 2 plays in that game, the sack fumble for a touchdown for them, and us dropping a touchdown on 4th down, and the play in the game's 31-28, literally in 2 snaps. And that's what we got to get our guys to understand is when 2 teams are equally talented, the game is going to come down to 4 or 5 plays in the game. And the great thing about football is you don't know when those plays are coming. And we had a huge miscue, obviously a quarterback right before the half and fumbling the ball. Even if that's just a sack, don't even give us a positive play. Give us a sack and we don't fumble. And then we make the play on 4th down. And, lucky nobody works harder than that kid. Nobody wants to make that play more than that kid does. And, whatever reason, it didn't happen on that play. But you take those 2 plays in the game and it goes from 38-21 to 31-28. And we got the ball late in the game trying to go down and win it. And, but that's football. That's the way it goes.
What's your relationship with the head athletic trainer, Jessica Judd, and kind of ensuring that she gets your players all ready to go for Saturday? It's kind of your day-to-day interaction.
I mean, we're in the same building together, so we interact together a lot. But that, she deals as far as his injury goes. I don't get involved in that. That's her and Coach Helton. We're going to play the guys that are available to us to play. Obviously, we have the utmost trust in her and our doctors and what they say about our players. And when one is available to go play, he's going to play. And then when they say one's not, then he won't. And it's pretty much simple as that.
Thanks, Coach.
We good? Appreciate